can a person be detained for 1 year without trial? Can the government ban someone from entering an entire district? West Bengal's new Anti-Goonda Bill 2026 has triggered a major debate between public safety and fundamental rights. But why is this bill so controversial? So let's understand it from a UPSC perspective. So hello everyone and welcome to Mastura IS. So the West Bengal Public Safety and Control of Anti-Social Activities Bill 2026 aims to strengthen the state's powers to tackle organized crime, habitual offenders and violent gangs, extortion networks and activities that threaten public order. The state government argues that existing criminal laws are not sufficient to deal with repeat offenders and organized criminal groups. However, the opposition and civil rights activists believe that several provisions may lead to misuse and excessive executive powers. Now, why was the bill introduced? The government claims that organized criminal activities are increasing. Repeat offenders often secure bail quickly, and existing provisions under the criminal justice system do not adequately prevent habitual offenders from continuing criminal activities. Preventive action is necessary to maintain public order and public safety. So, the major provisions of the bill are: first, preventive detention. One of the most debated provisions allows authorities to detain a suspected antisocial person for UP to 1 year without a regular criminal trial if they believe the individual poses a threat to public order. This is preventive detention, meaning the detention is intended to prevent future offences rather than punish past crimes. Second, district ban. Authorities can prohibit an accused person from entering a particular district or specialized areas from a certain period. The objective is to prevent criminal gangs from influencing witnesses or continuing illegal activities in sensitive areas. Third, wider definition of antisocial activities. The bill reportedly covers activities such as organized crime, extortion, land grabbing, illegal arms trade, drug trafficking, habitual violent offences and activities disturbing public order. This broad definition gives authorities greater flexibility but also raises concerns about possible misuse. Fourth, property attachment. Authorities may seize or attach properties believed to have been acquired through organized criminal activities subject to legal procedures. So, now, why is this bill so controversial? The opposition has raised several concerns. Detention without trial may affect personal liberty. Broad powers given to the executive could result in misuse against political opponents or dissenters. The definition of antisocial activities may be interpreted too widely. Limited judicial oversight during preventive detention raises constitutional concerns. Now, constitutional perspective. So, it is very important for UPSC. So, in the Article 21, it mentions that every person has a right to life and personal liberty except according to the procedure established by law. The key question is whether the procedure under the bill remains fair, just and reasonable. And under the Article 22, the Constitution allows preventive detention, but it also provides safeguards such as informing the detainee of the grounds of detention, opportunity to make a representation and review by an advisory board within the prescribed period. Thus, preventive detention is constitutional but must strictly follow procedural safeguards. Now the arguments which are in favor. So, helps dismantle organized criminal networks, protects witnesses and victims, enables preventive action before serious crimes occurs, and strengthens maintenance of public order. And let us see the arguments which are in against. So, risk of arbitrary detention, possibility of political misuse, weak judicial oversight, and potential infringement of civil liberties and democratic freedoms. So, from the UPSC mains, if you see the keywords here from the topic, from the news, it will be preventive detention, public order versus personal liberty, rule of law, due process, civil liberties, executive discretion, constitutional safeguards, and cooperative federalism in law and order. The way forward will be a balanced approach is essential. Strong judicial oversight, periodic review of detention orders, clear and narrow detention of antisocial activities, and transparency and accountability in implementation, and protection of fundamental rights while ensuring public safety. So, at the last, I just want to conclude my words by just saying that the West Bengal Anti-Goonda Bill reflects the classic constitutional dilemma of security versus liberty. While governments need effective tools to combat organized crime, such powers must operate within constitutional limits and remain subject to judicial scrutiny. For UPSC, this issue is important under polity, which include preventive detention, fundamental rights, governance, internal security, and ethics in balancing state power with individual liberty. So, the possible UPSC mains question will be from this topic. I will jot down here. I will tell you here. So, it will be preventive detention laws seek to maintain public order but often raise concerns regarding civil liberties. In the light of the West Bengal Public Safety and Control of Antisocial Activities Bill 2026, critically examine the constitutional and government's challenges associated with such laws. So, this is the question related to the UPSC mains. So, I hope you all like the way of my explanation, and I hope you all hope that you all like the topic. So, further, if you want the PDF of this channel, so you can join our Telegram channel. The link is in the description box. So, thank you so much.